Hello everyone, this is Demand008. Here we are with Plague Inc. Now, this is a different type of game. Do you remember those games, Pandemic 1 and Pandemic 2? Those free-to-play games online? Well, this is the Super Steroid Steam version called Plague Inc. Evolved. And there are multiple types of plagues I can choose from, all with different abilities. But Prion is the one I'm going to try to beat the game with, then try to unlock the rest of these. Then we can start doing brutal difficulty. But for now, I'm trying to get all the genes before I start doing that, because it is brutal. This gives me more DNA for popping orange bubbles, you'll see them later. I like that one. I could do Genetic Mimic, which makes my plague harder to cure, or I could do Creationist. I haven't played a Prion, I don't know what you want to do as a strategy, so I'm going to just go with Genetic Mimic for this one. I don't have any of these. I do have Zero File, gives me a bonus to arid climates, so that's always nice. And Ionized Helix, bonus DNA when evolving. Sure, why not? Let's do it. Alright. I'm going to do normal for now because I'm trying to unlock stuff. What shall we name our disease? It is a Prion disease, so Kuru actually, before, that would have worked. I could do Madman disease. So, there we are. Alright, we are our new Prion. To win, you must evolve and spread across the world, wiping all humans in the ultimate plague. Select a country to begin. Alright. We got India. I want to keep some tutorial stuff on, just so you guys can see what the game is all about, in case you've never played it. It is currently on sale on the Steam sale, so you should definitely get it. I like India. I like Saudi Arabia is a nice way. Also Egypt. Egypt is also really nice. I think I'm going to start in Egypt because I got 2 ports and I got a airport. So let's do it. Alright, let's go look at some more disease stuff. So symptoms, they're pretty normal symptoms. Transmission, got cattle, you know, like all the normal stuff. Water, airborne. Abilities, however, this is definitely new. This is the Prion special ability, the neural atrophy. I probably want to avoid doing that just so this can grow a bit. Oh, there's a red bubble right there. You get DNA points for that. Let's speed this up a bit. Madman disease is a Prion, a slow level of complex pathogen in the brain. It's much harder to notice and cure. Disease takes longer to react to infections. Okay. So Prions. If you don't know what a Prion is, you might want to read up on them. They're very newly discovered, a new type of organism that can cause disease. Cases would be Kuru, Mad Cow, those types of diseases. They're all Prions. It's basically a rogue protein that actually destroys the brain. It's very interesting. There's a couple of great documentaries on it I would suggest reading it. Oh, but now we got a little bit of DNA points we probably want to work on. Water and air. Those are great forms of transmission. So the orange bubbles you see are biohazard, DNA bubbles. I get more DNA from those, so as per my special ability. So currently we're infecting quite a lot of people. Let's infect hundreds in Egypt. Alright, Prion. Now this, I haven't heard too much about it. This seems like it might be pretty easy because it is. The investment bank reporting catastrophic losses today due to technical errors in the random number generator. But being harder to detect is probably a very good thing. This probably. Ooh, and now we've infected a new. Did you see that? It was a red ship. The red ship means that it is a carrying disease somewhere. Is it in India? It's in India now. That's a base of 1 billion people. You better believe it's going to spread fast now. Alright. So when you get like a red plane or a red ship, that means infected people are going to travel to that country. So they are very important. There we go. And out Egypt. Ooh, Sudan. Now you got some more DNA. Now we're going to probably need some cold and drug resistance. Drug resistance, they are good for spreading the countries, rich countries specifically, like America and Europe, yeah, and Australia. Those are rich countries that take a lot of effort to get into. So that's why you need drug resistance. Alright. Now we're in South Africa. Ooh, new aid program for poor countries, making them less vulnerable to disease. Well, that's a bit of bad luck, but we'll still spread. It's going to be just as less. Oh, now into Libya. Alright, and now, oh, America! America is now being affected. And now, oh, Great Britain. Oh, you see? Now here comes the spread. So, we have to make sure we don't evolve at all. Because I think you have to spend to devolve. You don't get refunded for getting rid of evolution, you have to actually spend. Alright, we've affected more people than TB. We've infected 10 million people now with madman disease. Alright. Now we got Spain. Ooh, this is gonna be good. Russia is still not infected. There's a couple of places that are really hard to get into. Sweden, Finland, and Norway, because they only have seaports. Also on the Baltic states and Poland. Also Greenland is very hard to get into. And of course, as always, Madagascar. That is a very difficult place to be. So no one has noticed our disease yet. People don't know that it's around. That is good. Okay. Alright, infected another place. Ooh, I could do genetic hardening, but I think not. I think for now we're gonna do air 2. Air is very good. Water and air are very important. Oh! See, now we evolved. That's bad. Let's see if I can try to devolve that. Oh, I get refunded! Oh, that's awesome. I get 4 DNA for refunding that. That's awesome. So this is one of the few plagues that you actually get points back for devolving. So that was some free points for me. That's always fun. Ooh, and now we're in Central Africa. African regions are kind of difficult to get into because of the fact that they are hot. But if you are good to hot climates, they are amazing because they're so poor. Oh, and now we're infecting the world. And now we're in Iceland. Good. Oh, Madagascar. That's oh my god. There's so many things to click. Alright, we got lots and lots of points. And now Mexico. The world is being infected, it seems. Ooh, now we're in Australia. New Guinea. That's one of the other. Oh, New Zealand. Alright, we're getting to all the hard countries. Now, let me just get all of these and then Greenland. Greenland's been more difficult than Madagascar for me. That's. I don't know if that's normal, it's just they've been really difficult to get into. Simply because Russia is like really the only one that really trades with them. I better get some cold resistance. Yeah, just to make it a little bit easier. And now let's do water. And let's do extreme bioaerosol. This is something that you could do. You can combine things together that will eventually lead back to each other with a super ability. This is it. Pathogen bypasses air water filters due to adaptive cellular structure, increases infectivity, especially human and air climates, and plane ship transmission. Yes. Alright. The Prion grows. And now we're in Turkey, or in Canada. Ooh, now we're in Afghanistan. Now we're in Korea. Now we're in Central Asia. We're getting everywhere. Ooh. Oh my goodness. This is really growing now. Yep, we've infected more people than the common cold. We are at 2 billion people now, just around. Alright. Now we're in the Philippines. Another hard nation to get into. Ooh, yes, Poland is now infected. That means we can probably get into the Baltic states. Alright, now Norway. Wow, we got Norway. We got Italy, of course. Oh no, Central Europe was that one. Yeah, that's also kind of difficult to get into. Finland is now being infected. now we got the Baltic states. Good. Oh, and there's Greenland. I think Sweden is the last holdout, if I check. Sweden and Ukraine, those are the last two countries in the world. And there goes Ukraine. Ooh, we need to get rid of coughing. Alright, this was actually pretty easy as a Prion so far. I mean, I can't say that I've won yet. We still have to try to kill these people, which can be difficult. Look at all our points. We are so ready for this. Come on, Sweden, you're the last holdout. There we are. Yes, we finally got Sweden. Now I can do one more infectious transmission. Birds. Birds are awesome. Avian. Just watch this growth. The world will explode after this. And once you start getting critical mass in areas, everyone just gets infected. We're almost affecting the world. Greenland's... Okay, we gotta get rid of insomnia. We can't let anyone know that our disease is happening. Okay. See, critical mass in Ukraine. Central Europe is a bit more difficult, but it seems like, because they are a rich nation, but it seems like we're finally reaching critical mass. Greenland is now exploding. Sweden, they are a rich nation. They are but they're also cold, but they have urban areas, so we'll have to try. It looks like we're gonna get there. Canada is also I think it's just anemia. We don't need anemia. It's a great ability, but we need to lead to the great abilities later. Like hemorrhaging. Those are really fun things. So the world is almost completely infected. The last holdouts are in Sweden, Canada. We'll get them eventually. America is completely infected. That's good. We have to try to kill the rich nations. This is nowhere near over yet, but we're pretty much done. We have to infect the world, but we have to also try to kill them as quickly as possible. That's going to be our next goal. Is once we've infected. I don't need anemia yet. I do love the free points though, so that's always fun. Alright. Canada, here we go. Almost there. And more DNA points. Yeah, our infectivity is just unbelievable right now. And that is the last person. Now time to do some Prion abilities. So, neural breakdown. Accidental cause disorders, complex attacks become harder. Cell death result in severe, short-term memory loss making complex attacks significantly harder. Alright, that basically reduces all research completely. And let's make our disease a little bit harder. And there we are. It's time to get anemia, hemophilia, internal hemorrhaging, hemorrhagic shock, and then necrosis. Oh yeah. Now the world will start dying. Normal checkup. A doctor in Afghanistan found a new disease, which was named madman disease. It appears to be mostly harmless, but must be investigated further. Other countries are also reporting this disease. And the first death from madman disease has been confirmed in Algeria. Bad luck, but the beginning something terrible. Something terrible. And now we've reached over 100,000. They're trying to limit the spread. It's too late. I'm already everywhere. Wow, they are getting pretty fast. Over 75 million people. The more and more people we kill, the more difficult it will become to find a cure. Worse than the Spanish flu. Madman disease has been placed on WHO watch list. Already dangerous. Governments have warned that it could be unstoppable. Start to send research to infect countries. Ooh, now I gotta go pop beakers to make sure they don't get any research done. Yeah, gotta go make sure they don't do anything there. Alright, we've already killed over 1 billion people in China. We're slowing that. This was a really great thing that we did with China. It's over. Yeah. China is already starting to collapse, so we can get the USA, we can kill them. That would be important. Because they are leading the research. We're at 25%. We do have some disease points, so let's make this a bit more lethal. Tumors. Systematic infection. Let's just make this as lethal as humanly possible. And abscesses. Oh, that's always fun. Now the world will die. Canada has now fallen to anarchy, and that's a rich nation down. Someone who can contribute to research very well. And the world, oh my god, we've killed 5 billion people. There's almost nobody left now. America's almost completely gone. Fully sequenced, well, it's too late now. Already been completely wiped out. The deaths have already happened. Alright, so now there's only 1 million people left in the world, and there's nothing they can do. Kazakhstan's completely empty. Alright. So now there's only 3 billion, 2 billion now, 1 billion. Still trying to research. Now, who was the last holdouts? There's still a couple of people in all these countries here, but they'll be dead. They'll be dead soon. Alright. Now, who contains the last few people in the world? Let's go see. Oh my. Oh, accidentally clicked away. Oh, so they kind of spread around. This is the last bit of humanity is. Sweden. You tried. And that is it. We have won. Prion was pretty easy. Well, I have now achieved a Prion victory, and I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.